The Murmurs Beneath the Floor. I have never trusted the silence of London. It is not the hush of absence, but the hush of concealment. The city breathes through its drains, its cracked pavements, its thousand-shuttered windows. And in that breath, I have heard the slow, deliberate pulse of something that should have died long ago. My name is Serena Noir. I am a detective of the shadows, though the Yard would call me a meddler and the newspapers a scandal. On the night this tale began, the rain fell in thin silver needles, each drop striking the cobbles like the ticking of an unseen clock. I stood beneath the gas lamp at the corner of Bleeding Heart Yard, coat collar turned high, watching the door of number 17. The house had been empty for 7 years, ever since old Mr. Elias Crow vanished with no corpse, no blood, and no farewell. Yet tonight the windows glowed with a sickly amber light, and from within came a sound, soft, rhythmic, unmistakable. Thump, thump, thump. A heartbeat beneath the floorboards. The note had arrived at dusk, slipped beneath my office door by a hand I never saw. The paper was heavy, the colour of dried blood, the ink black as the Thames at midnight. It read, "Come to 17 Bleeding Heart Yard at the 11th hour. The heart still beats. Bring no lantern. E.C. E.C. Elias Crow." The signature alone was enough to drag me from my whiskey and my weariness. I had investigated his disappearance 7 years prior. I had found nothing but dust and the faint scent of lilies rotting in a vase. Now the dead man summoned me. I came. The door opened at my touch as though the house had been waiting. Inside, the air was thick with the odour of damp stone and something sweeter, cloying, funereal. Lilies again. The heartbeat grew louder, rising through the soles of my boots, vibrating in my ribs. Thump, thump, thump. I followed it down the narrow hall, past portraits whose eyes had been gouged out with deliberate care, until I reached the parlour. There, upon a table of black oak, lay a single object. A pocket watch, its glass cracked, its hands frozen at 11:42. The same minute Elias Crow was last seen alive. And beneath the table, beneath the very floor, the heartbeat swelled, impatient, alive. Midpoint, the red herring. I knelt, pressed my ear to the boards, and heard not only the pulse, but a voice, faint, muffled, yet unmistakably human. A woman's voice pleading, "Let me out, let me out." My blood ran cold. I pried up the plank with the blade of my penknife and revealed a shallow cavity no deeper than a grave for a child. Inside lay a phonograph cylinder, still turning, still emitting the recorded cry. Beside it, a second note in the same hand. She betrayed me. She buried me alive. Listen closer. The she could only be Lavinia Crow, Elias's wife, who had inherited the house, the fortune, and the freedom to remarry within a year of his disappearance. I had always suspected her. The Yard had not. Now the dead man himself accused her from beyond the veil. I left the house at once, the cylinder tucked inside my coat, the heartbeat still echoing in my skull. I would confront Lavinia at her Mayfair mansion before the night was out. She received me in a drawing room of crimson velvet and gold, a widow no longer. Her new husband, Dr. Harlan Voss, stood behind her chair like a sentinel. I played the cylinder. The recorded voice wailed. Lavinia's face drained of colour. Voss's hand tightened on her shoulder.
"That is not my voice," she whispered.
"It is," I replied, "and the heartbeat beneath the floor is your husband's, preserved by some devilish arts."
Voss laughed, a thin, brittle sound. "You chase ghosts, Miss Noir. The house is haunted by rats and nothing more."
I left them shaken, convinced I had my murderer. The red herring had swallowed me whole. 3 nights later, I returned to Bleeding Heart Yard with a warrant and 2 constables. We tore up the parlour floor. Beneath the boards we found no body, no coffin, No preserved heart. Only a complex apparatus of copper tubes, glass vials, and a mechanical pump, powered by a hidden steam engine in the cellar. The heartbeat was clockwork. The woman's voice on the cylinder was Lavinia's own, recorded years earlier during a fit of hysteria following a miscarriage. Elias Crowe had built the machine himself in the months before his disappearance to torment his wife from afar. He had intended to drive her mad, then return and claim her broken mind as his final victory. But Elias never returned. He vanished because the machine malfunctioned one night while he was adjusting it. A vial of prussic acid, intended as a threat, shattered. The fumes filled the hidden chamber. He died choking on his own poison, his body wedged behind the pump, undiscovered for 7 years. We found him at last, mummified by the dry air of the cellar, his fingers still clutching the cracked pocket watch. The heartbeat we had heard was the pump, still running, still trying to fulfill its creator's mad design. I stood over the corpse and felt no triumph, only a cold, creeping horror. For in Elias Crowe's pocket, wrapped in oilskin, was a third note, written in the same hand, dated the very night he died. If you read this, the machine has won. The heart beats on. Tell Lavinia I never left her. E.C. The pump gave one final thump, then fell silent. But as I write this, in the small hours with the rain lashing my window and the gas lamp flickering low, I swear I hear it still. Thump, thump, thump. Somewhere beneath the city, beneath the floorboards of memory, the machine waits. And the heart, God help me, beats on.